This deck I got from the Ukraine. It's the Weird World Tarot. A lot of weird things going on in the world today, that's for sure, particularly in America. Okay, this is by Pentagram Publishing in the Ukraine, 2023. Got this from Etsy. Through my office window, I watch the life of a big city. I see houses, cars, and people running in a hurry somewhere or busy with their thoughts. And she goes on, and she says, what about creating a fantasy world of my own? This is how the idea of Weird World Tarot was born. Comes in a nice, sturdy two-piece cardboard box. Pretty good. It does come with a guidebook with a beautiful cover, but not much else. It mostly just gets into real generic meanings of the cards. Doesn't talk anything really about weird world. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. It is half English and it's half Russian. Okay, because it did come from Ukraine. Typical little white book, pretty much. Came with a double back card. This is the back of the cards. Reversible. Kind of thin cardstock. And you compare it to a regular tarot card, it's almost a standard 2.75 by 4.75 inches. A little bit smaller, but a little bit thinner. Okay? Now, when I got this deck, it seemed like it was missing at least 10 cards. I said, how can that be? And they weren't in order, so I put everything in order. And I was thinking, I got to make a list here and contact this guy and find out why I'm missing these cards. And then I realized they're glossy cards. And I've had glossy cards like this before. And particularly if they're gilded, they have a gold gilding or something on the edges, they can stick together. And that's where the cards were hiding. It's rather thin cardstock, so it was difficult to tell that there were a couple of cards. At one point, I had 3 cards stuck together. I counted as one. So I separated them, and I had all 78 cards at that point. Well, let's begin. This is the Fool. Beautiful Fool card here. We got his, looks like a German Shepherd, I believe. I love the rock outcropping he's standing on. A little backpack on. Very contemporary almost. That's our Fool. And here we have our Magician. Okay. And we have our High Priestess. The artwork is really gorgeous. The only thing I wish they would have done is lighten up the cards a little bit, make the colors a little lighter. Some of them seem like they're kind of dark, but that was the intention, I'm sure. Okay, now we have our Empress, beautiful Empress. Check out her crown, wow. Hey, then we have the Emperor, huge throne, sitting on top of a large rock here. Very interesting. And we have the Hierophant. Asian people here. Look at this Lover's card. Wow. I love the wings. Love the wings. Beautiful. Okay, check out this Chariot card. Wow. Got the castle in the background here. And check out the actual chariot, a carriage. Beautiful. Some of these cards are really dynamic. That's our Chariot. Look at the Strength card. We have a beautiful lion here. Love the Strength card. I see a lot of harmony going on there. Now, Hermit. This card kind of works with the dark coloring because a hermit's out at night with his lantern and illuminates his face. I love his face, too. That's a really good hermit card. Hey, we have our wheel. And this is Justice. Beautiful white light behind her head. This is our Hanged Man. Quite a good Hanged Man card. There he is. Beautiful Hanged Man card. Check out this Death card. Wow. I love it. I love the skeletalized horse. And the skeleton is really cool. Really well done artwork. It's one of my favorite Death cards, I think. And I just got this deck, but one of my favorites. Okay, Temperance. It's a fishbowl, I believe. Interesting. Wow, look at this Devil card. That's a really imposing, intimidating devil there. He's huge, and he's got small figures here at his feet. A very dynamic devil card. I like it, although he's a bit imposing, but I do like that devil card. Our tower. Tower is emitting flames out of the top. Nobody falling, but we have a couple people at the bottom. Okay, our star card. Beautiful star card here. Now, sometimes when you get these glossy cards, if they're not cut properly, they can't stick together. You have to kind of go through them and separate them. Our moon card, very dynamic moon card here. Beautiful moon. And I believe that's a wolf and a dog. Could be two wolves, I'm not sure. Love the little castle, whatever that is, on top of that rock formation there. Hey, then we have the sun, very dynamic sun card here. Love the brilliant yellow sun and the sunflowers here. Very nice. And we have Judgment. There's flames coming out of the trumpet there. And I like her wings. A very nice angel card. I don't see any tombs or anything down there, but she's definitely blowing a horn there. And the world, beautiful. Oh, I love the wolf, the white wolf here at the top. And the beautiful wreath-type structure there, or arch. That's an archway. And we have a couple of birds here at the bottom. Beautiful. Okay, moving on to wands. This is our ace. Have the ace of wands here coming out of the clouds. That's very unique. And we have the two. Have a beautiful globe here with a building here. And then he's holding a smaller globe. That's an interesting two of wands card. Never seen anything like that. And then we have the three of wands. We have three columns here in lieu of wands. Interesting artwork. Hey, we have the four. We have more columns here representing wands. And here's our five of wands. A few children there playing around on the beach. Interesting. Hey, this is our six of wands. Like the wreath here in the background. Beautiful horse and a rider with wings. And here's our seven. I see he's departing on a journey here, but don't end up like the fool. Okay, and here we have our eight. Beautiful, brilliant light behind her. And this is our 9. And this is 9. And this is our 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 9. And And the 10 of Wands. Check this guy out with all that straw on his back there. Very picturesque. And we have our Page of Wands. Slightly different background here in that card. And this is our Knight of Wands, a hooded knight. And our Queen. Beautiful black cat there in the foreground. Look at that crown. Or that's, well, actually, her throne here. And then she has a floral bouquet upon her head and a large sunflower. This is our King of Wands. Huge throne, and he appears to be elevated up in the sky. I see clouds below him. He's suspended. The King of Wands. Okay, moving on to chalices or cups. This is our Ace. Look at that. We have a little castle or something here within the chalice. Interesting. A hand is holding the cup up out of the water. Of course, cups are water suits. Most of the cards incorporate water on them on this deck, I believe. Okay, we have our Two of Cups. And our 3. I see 3 women, but I don't see their cups unless I'm missing them. Okay, we have our 4 of Cups. And the 5. Interesting terrain here. 5 of Cups. I think they put a lot of time. Even if this was done on a computer, I think they put a lot of time into this deck here. Okay, we have our 6 of Cups. Well, the cups are clear and they have things going. Oh, this is actually, you're seeing through to the house back here in the background. That's what's going on with that cup. Introducing flowers and things really sets it off. This is our 7 of Cups. Again, we have another figure on a throne, and he's suspended apparently by helium balloons. Doesn't look like he has enough balloons, but there he is. That's our 7 of Cups. And this is our 8. Love the way the orangish red here is set off by the dark background. That's our 8 of Cups. This is our 9 of Cups. A lot of gold coins there. And this is our 10 of Cups. Wow, check that out. Nice happy family here, a couple of dogs. And look, there's little figures here at the end of the rainbow. I wonder what that signifies. It's not a pot of gold, but it's a couple of people. Hey, then we're moving on to the Page of Cups. A bit of swordfish, maybe? Coming out of the cup, perhaps? That's the Page of Cups. And here's our Knight, very dynamic Knight. Looks like there's a reflection within the chalice here. Beautiful artwork. This is our Queen. And the King of Cups. Very stately king. Very unique brass chalice here. Like his crown. Okay, moving on to Pentacles. This is our Ace. A hand holds up I guess a pentacle there with a little archway building there. and a moon behind that. Very creative. This is our Two of Pentacles. And the 3. And we got the 4. Huge amount of money he's seated upon. Hope he doesn't spend it all in one place, you know. Okay, then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Beautiful card. I love the people here seated at the base of the window there. And we have a little bit of charity going on here with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, we have our 7. A lot of fruit here. Grapes. And here's our 8. Interesting. Here's our 9. Like the bird there. Looks like perhaps a cup of champagne. I don't know. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful house here. Family is standing before it. And this is our page. And our knight. And the queen. Beautiful thrones in this deck. It looks like a hare. I believe that's a hare, kind of like a large rabbit. That's our queen. And our king of Pentacles. Another very stately king on this huge throne. A lot of gold coins at his feet. Very appropriate. Moving on to swords, this is our ace. Very dynamic ace of swords here. I love the coloring of the sky behind the sword. Very beautiful, intricate sword, too. This is our 2. And this is our 3 of swords. And the 4. Nice autumn leaves here, fall leaves, fall foliage. Very dynamic. And this is the 5. The house is on fire, burning up. Quite spectacular. And here's our 6 of swords. We have a boat here, passengers in it. And we have a large rock formation there with looks like a small castle on top. Beautiful, very dynamic 6 of swords. And our 7, he looks like he could use a shopping cart perhaps. And we have an 8. 8 of swords. Very beautiful card. And our 9 of swords. And our 10. We have the page. And we have the knight. A lot of medieval, all the knights are like in medieval armor. Okay, that's our knight. Like the gold here in the background. And the queen. Like the eagle there. I like the wings upon her throne. Nice crown. Very stately queen. And we wrap it up with a very stately king of swords. I like the way they introduce the sky and married it to the ground. Unless he's suspended within the clouds, he may be. Anyways, well, that's it. If you like this deck, I'll put a link to the Etsy site in the Ukraine. You can pick this up. Pretty quick shipping. Didn't take too long. Price is reasonable. I think it was $40 even for the deck and shipping and tax. So that's not too bad. Anyways, well, I hope I've helped you out. If you're interested in the deck, you can get a look at it. And I'll catch you on the next one.